is everyone? I just last second remembered, oh yeah, I need a mic. What is everyone up to? Front row seat. Hey, Maureen. Oh, we got Froggy. We got Suzanne. We got Samantha and Kivia. Hello, hello to everyone. I know most of y'all just saw me an hour and a half ago, but not everyone. So anything new with anyone? I'm just going to drop the, in a sec. That's not how you spell that. Okay, there we go. Just going to drop the panel link. Whoa, get out of the way. And pin it. Oh, hang on. No, it needs to move up. The heart's in the way. Once it moves up, I can pin it. Oh, maybe I can. Hang on. There we go. I think I pinned the right one. There it is. Cool. Okay. So I pinned the panel. The panel link. Oh, goodness. So apologies for not being here the last 2 weeks. I was packing and moving stuff from upstairs to downstairs 2 weeks ago because my in-laws were moving this weekend that just passed. Not this weekend. The weekend that passed. Last weekend. Wow. I don't even know what day it is. My brain, it wasn't even the weekend right now. Okay. So last weekend, my in-laws moved and we had to bring in like a ginormous, like L-shaped couch. It's technically a sectional, but it's only like 2 sections. It's just like 2 really big couches that kind of like stick together. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to the last 2 weeks. And we got Daniel. Hello, hello. Why are you still awake? Silly boy. Yeah, so needless to say, I'm like, it takes moving to like really remind you that you're not 20 anymore. But luckily we have like a buttload of kids that were able to help us. So that was good. So we were more supervising Mr. Cocktails and I more than anything else, but there was still like boxes and organizing the truck so we'd fit everything, and we had like 3 different stops to make after loading it up. And so yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And so now everything from my upstairs old croffice is now down here, but not in here. So I gotta debating if I want to start bringing stuff in now or wait till after I plaster the wall I had put up, because it's still just drywall right now. But yeah, decisions. So hopefully very soon I can actually like get this set up properly with my yarn in here and everything, and get that storefront window set up the way I want it. And yeah, I know some of you already know, but I want that to look like just like a English or an Irish pub kind of thing. And because like there's actually like space in there, like once you go through that door, there's like a space before the outside window. So I want to set up something in there that'll look like silhouettes of like people in a club or a pub or whatever. Then with some special lighting. And yeah, so that's my plan for here. And then my yarn will be along that wall over there, because I got like desk here and desk there. So can't really put much on this side. But yeah, so that is my plan. And I also just got not a big like full-size fridge, but it's like an apartment size fridge. So I'm gonna replace my a little, like, it's a little bigger than an under the desk kind of fridge, but it's still a mini fridge considering. So I'm gonna bring that one into here at some point. I gotta wash it out first though, because it's new to me, but it's not new. You have your Epcot pics for reference now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when we were at Epcot, I took a picture of like the English pub facade of in their pavilion area, just for reference. So yeah, so I'm thinking like a greenish. I could put like faux brick in like the inset area, and then around here will be like a dark green, and then have like silhouettes in the window. So yeah, that's my plan. And maybe somehow have like a fake awning, you know, like those pubs always have that awning out front. So yeah, I haven't figured out how to do that one yet. So, but the brain's working. Well, It's not working well, but it's working on it. Anyway, my brain never works well. Oh my goodness. So what do you guys want to talk about? I never have a plan. It's just kind of like a fly by the seat of your pants kind of live. So, and also normally I start the cocktails a little bit before TFF, and I just now I bought some Captain and yesterday and left it in the car. So I just went and got it now. So I'm just now starting the cocktails. So my brain doesn't just like spew random snuff. What the heck? Random stuff as readily as when I'm lubed with cocktails anyway. Whatever I want. I don't know what I want, Kivia. Let's see. What have I not talked about since things have, I don't know, happened? I know my first week back from Florida, we did talk a bit about Florida. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might have talked that into the ground. Unless you guys have any other questions about Florida or something you want to revisit, or long story short, it was an awesome time. Got to meet all my YouTube friends, and it was super fun. Aside from like the ridiculous heat, aside from that, it was a very good time. And since then, things at work have shifted a little also. I'm no longer doing, there's like an extra bit of support for a software that isn't as widely used that I was supporting. It's a lot more complex and a lot more coding and background and HTML and stuff like that. So I'm no longer doing that at work, which is awesome because it's not kind of like veering towards the career path I'm looking for. So that's good. So I get to focus more on what I actually want at work. So that's there too. And like normally in the summer, work is like super slow. And it has not been lately because everyone's taking vacation and stuff in the summer too, right? So it's been super busy at work. So between work and moving, I've been burnt. So that's why I haven't been here for 2 weeks. So yeah, so there's that. And let's see if there's anything else new. The problem with like my ADHD brain is something will happen and then I just forget that it happened. Not that I forget that it happened, but like I don't recall like how long it's been since said thing happened. So Dan can totally sympathize. Yeah, he's been tuckered with his new job. None of these moved back to. Yeah, so he's been working and moving too. So yeah, he had to move even further. So that is insanity that you're back to work that quick after. Oh yeah, and I got the Rona. Was it how long ago was that? I can't remember. Maybe 3 weeks ago. It was shortly after Florida. I think I might have talked about that too. I can't remember. But yeah, that's another thing too. I never know if I've already talked about something or not. So anyway, like especially like with Mr. Cocktails, because we've known each other since we were 16 and 17. So anytime I want to tell him a story from my past, I'm like, just stop me if you heard this, because there honestly isn't much he doesn't already know about me or things that have happened. Like we've known each other for freaking ever. So yeah, so I inadvertently ended up with another, like, I didn't take a full week off work after my vacation, but I think I took like a day and a half, but still. And then, but now I'm back full time and just working my butt off as per usual. Let me see if I can think of anything. Yeah, honestly, my life is so not exciting unless like there's something specific that is going on, like Florida or something like that, or moving or whatever. Like I don't leave the house except for groceries, and which is probably why I get sick every time I leave the dang house. because my body's just like, what is this? But yeah. I am probably going to have to put my oldest puppy down very soon because he hasn't been doing well. Like before I left for Florida, he was overweight. Like he was a chunky monkey. And now he's like skin and bone, like literally. So he's very sick. And it's not because he's not eating or anything like that, because the other two are their usual size. So like food's always there and stuff. But I think he's got something because he had like these bumps on his head that I just chalked up to, okay, I can feel his cranium now because he's so skinny, you know? But one of them like broke through the skin now. So it's got like an open wound. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure it might have been some kind of cancer or something, like a tumor that kind of like broke through the skin at some point. So he doesn't have much time left. So I got to get the boys over. They want, I keep forgetting to get an ink pad whenever I go to the dollar store because I want like a paw print because all three of them want to get a tattoo of his paw. So yeah. So there's that. So it's sad news, but it's news. That's all I could think of off the top of my head. Didn't mean to bring y'all down with it, but it is what it is. And he's still here for now. So we don't need to be sad yet. What else? Yeah, it's a little tough also because to get organized down here because the dogs are down here now just because Jake has trouble with the stairs. So up and down the stairs to go to pee. Plus he's having bladder control issues. So I have to be on it. Like if he needs to go, he needs to go. Like he can't wait till my break at work or whatever. So he just goes. So I got like these, like I've never seen anything like this. I think that's meant for like dogs that just had a litter because it's huge. It's like massive. Like you could take it to bed if it didn't have that anti-slippy stuff on the bottom. So yeah, so ginormous reusable pee pads that I bought. He somehow still ends up missing it half the time. But I guess to him, it's a blanket. Like I'm not supposed to pee on a blanket. But yeah, hopefully he'll get used to that before the time comes to whatever. But oh my goodness. But yeah, the other side of the basement, not the basement, the ground floor. The basement is like still Dexter looking. Yeah, so the other side of the downstairs, now it's like chock full of stuff. Like now it looks just like storage. It doesn't look like a what do you call it? Just like a shop or anything anymore. It's basically just storage space right now until I figure out where everything's going to go in here. And because I take everything off the shelves in my office upstairs, and they did not end up back on the shelves when we got them downstairs. So yeah, so I got to sort through all that, and I just need like a full weekend where I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. Hey, Patsy, how are you? And because it seems like every other weekend I have to go somewhere or do something. And but next weekend is Labor Day, so we have the Monday off. So even though I do have to go to Chattagee, or as Frog calls it, Schnoot the Goose, next Saturday, it'll still give me like 2 whole days to like chill and get stuff done. So hopefully I can get a little more organized next weekend. And yeah, and then absolute worst case, only the Canadian reps get like a full week off between Christmas and New Year's. So absolute worst case, I'll have that week to like really get stuff in order. So yeah, so hopefully it'll come along eventually. It's just like I ran out of steam because I got like my first office all set up, and then I moved my office because of the bee downstairs making too much noise under where I work. So I moved to the smaller office, and that's where I had like that little like bar wall hangy thing and my neon lights and stuff. So I got that all set up the way I wanted it, and then I moved down here. So it's like a never ending, like constantly moving my office. But this should be it now. So I'm gonna take the time to do it right, not just like patchwork, whatever. So yeah. So hopefully that'll get set up and nice and everything. I also need to figure out something for the window here because it's not a very good window. And when winter comes, it gets super cold in here. So I'm thinking of getting like some foam insulation, not like the stuff you blow, but like, that rigid foam insulation, like a panel that fits nicely in there and just put like a plywood over it. So that should help to stop some of the cold air from coming in here. Doesn't help that like the whole front is window, but still, I'll figure it out eventually. So anything, I mean, it's been 3 weeks. Anything new with you guys? This one was a half cocktail. So now I'm going to start on my first full one. Hey, Lisa, how are you? What have you been up to? Where I put my rum? There it is. Pardonnez-moi. Well, I put rum in my soda. I just add it by eye. I don't measure schnit anymore. Struggling through life. I hear ya. Holy smokes. Anything new with you with the grandkids or anything? I know you went not too long ago to see them, I think. But not too long ago to me could have been like 3 years ago. I don't freaking know. I have zero concept of time. Like literally. Oh yeah. This is not kind of new, but yesterday, or was it 2 days ago. Not yesterday. I hear you. Yeah, so 2 days ago was my 10-year anniversary with Mr. Cocktails. So that happened. And do I still have it here? Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, so he came down like right after work. So I didn't get time. Like I had the card, I had the gift, everything ready to go. And but he came down like straight after work. He finishes about 15 minutes before I do because I'm the late shift lead. So yeah, so we kind of like I have to stick around to make sure like everyone's done on the phones and everyone's off the chats and I got to close the queue and all that stuff. So he came down like right after work. So I didn't have time to fill out the card or anything. So I gave him the gift first. And anyway, ended up not being what he needed. I was trying to like be helpful, but I didn't spend a lot knowing that like chances are he's not going to want it, but at least he knows I thought about him. But and then I'm like, well, I got your card too. I said, but he came down so fast. I didn't have time to fill it in. He goes, well, what would you going to write? I'm like, I don't know. To Mr. Cocktails, happy anniversary, love Corey. And he's like, yeah, so I'll just pretend it's in there. Just give me the card. So thanks, guys. So yeah, so this is the card. Don't mind the cursey word. So that's the front of it. And and he's like, yeah, that is totally legit. Like, seriously, the sentiment. Because we've been very on again, off again since we were 16 and 17. So yeah. And he's like, I said something about like it's not even filled in, so you can just give it to me next year. He's like, I was absolutely gonna do that. So yeah, so now we're just gonna like hand this back and forth every other year to each other because every year it's gonna be the exact same sentiment. Like, holy schnit, we're still married. Because yeah, it's like literally like, well, I guess he was with his kids' moms for 11 years, but I mean, we were together a year before that. So yeah, so we're now like definitely the longest relationship for me. And we've just now reached for him the exact same matchup to his longest relationship. So yeah. So it's been an adventure. Oh, Maureen's back. Hubby made burgers with grilled onions and mushrooms. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. That sounds scrumptious. I just had leftover popcorn chicken from Kentucky. Hey, Ricola, how are you? Yeah, I bought a large popcorn chicken yesterday. We went to I don't know, the town over to get some office chairs. And anyway, they didn't have what Mr. Cocktails wanted. The one I wanted, he was like looking. He was supposed to have one more in store, but he couldn't find it. So I ended up leaving there with 0 office chairs. But they do have a KFC, which we don't in our town. So came home with KFC, and I got like a large popcorn chicken. So yeah, so I ate half yesterday and half just now. So yum yum. The good thing about KFC is it's good even when it's cold. So I didn't need to like microwave it or anything. I should have said yum. I assume that's what you meant. Did I miss somebody? Oh, hey, Crystal. Sorry, people are popping in on me, and I don't always see the names. Oh, holy schnit. I think I'm having a hot flash, guys, because I got the AC on, so there's no reason for me to be this toasty. The joys of getting old. Suzanne is asking Lisa. She's still working on her magic loop. I don't even use the magic loop. I'm like, screw that. I just use a slip knot and then weave in my end. So much easier. Oh, I was like, it's already almost 7. Have I been here for almost an hour already? I'm like, oh yeah, I came on at 6:30 instead of 6. Like, no, it has not been an hour. Oh, Lisa's like, yep, she's still working on it. Oh my goodness. What do you guys all prefer to start, like something you need a magic loop for or something? Like I said, I just prefer using a slip knot, just crocheting into my slip knot. And some people just crochet 4 and then slip knot into first one and then use that. But I've just always found that the slip knot works quickest and easiest for me. Lisa hates the magic circle. Oh, is that not what you guys were talking about? The magic loop? Is that something different? My brain read the magic circle. I may have gone off on a completely irrelevant tangent there. Okay, Ricola loves the magic loop. Okay. Okay, so it can be called both. Okay. I was like, is that something totally different that I'm unaware of? Oh my goodness. Ooh, roll up my sleeves. Oh, and I finally, I'll call them both. Okay, phew. My brain was right. Okay. It's a rarity, but it does happen. Sorry, I mistyped. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so another thing in Florida, because of all the stuff, like the goodie bag and all the yarn I bought, like I literally showed up with like almost a completely empty suitcase just because I knew I was going to bring stuff home. And I knew it was going to be there long enough that I wouldn't have to like pay duty on it or whatever. So, but after filling it all in, I wanted to wear my sneakers to the airport because obviously it's comfortable. And but I had nowhere for my boots in my suitcases anywhere. And my sneakers had like a big like along the front portion of the sole. It was completely like split open. Like I can make my shoes talk. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to throw these out and wear my boots. So I did that. So I've been without boots. I mean, without sneakers since Florida. And I've been regretting that decision, even though they were finished, but like groceries or just like doing stuff around the house or whatever. I much prefer the sneakers than my high heel boots. So yeah. So they arrived yesterday, got a replacement because I'm super picky too. Cause like they were Skechers and they're probably at least, I've had them since before Mr. Cocktail. So they're like somewhere between like 11 and 15 years old. So, you know, I got my money's worth on them, but it's so hard to find like normal looking sneakers now. Cause like they're all so weird looking. And so anyway, I ended up getting these ones here. They had to have purple in them. So apparently there's a tag on the bottom of one of them that I didn't notice. So yeah, it's got like the little purple dots and it's got purple there. And it's just slip on. So they kind of look like sneakers minus the what do you call it? The laces, which, okay. So, but I found all the, like the soles of sneakers now are like this thick, and like I'm already 5'10". I don't need to add like an extra 2 inches to my height, you know? Uh, hey Tori. How are you? Oh, hey. I have people are trying to run your videos, but you need to make a playlist for all videos, because otherwise they have to be there the whole time, and like otherwise it'll just skip to like any other random person's video. So yeah, so if you could make yourself a playlist of just all videos, so those that want to run you can. Yeah, and without having to like be there to like go to your next video. Her goal is short. She needs the extra inches. Oh, and she needs to get her hands on that new Red Hard Glow. Huh. Haven't heard of that one. Hello, Trouble. Oh, am I going to show you the yarn I bought? You guys want to see the yarn I bought? Where do I have it? I have it in like multiple places at this point because I kind of like stashed it everywhere I could. I think the majority of it is in my big suitcase. You know what? Give me a sec, and I will go get my suitcase and see. Pat's just like, yes. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Went your live from. Oh, Tori's live. Okay. I was like, I don't think I went live unless I did it accidentally. Okay. So when we got to Florida, we couldn't actually check into the place until 4 o'clock. And I think I arrived around or a little after noon. So we had about 4 hours to kill. So we went to first place we went was Walmart. And so this is the first thing I bought because we don't have Mainstays up in Canada. Like we have Mainstays products, but not yarn. So I got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 6 skeins of this Mainstays Sparkle. What is it? Yeah, Mainstays Sparkle acrylic yarn. So yeah, it's kind of like a peacocky color. So yeah, so I got a bunch of that, and it's called teal. I guess it's kind of teal, but looks more peacocky than teal to me. Medium 4-weight, 5.5 millimeter recommended, 230 meters, 250, 251 yards. So yeah. So oh, what the heck's on there? Well, that's weird. I didn't notice that. I don't know if you can see that, but this one has like some weird gummy glue stuff on it. It's okay. I got 6 of them, so I should be fine regardless. Even if I have to like ditch some of that. But yeah, can't go wrong with sparkles as far as I'm concerned. That was the first thing I got. Boy, did I go crazy at Hobby Lobby. Let me tell you. Okay. Get in there, you. Hobby Lobby. Can't reach it. Okay. So I got Okay, so this is one of my favorites. It's so scrumptious. Oh my goodness. I got some sugar willow cotton, yarn bee. And look at this. Isn't that pretty? Hola, Maritza. Yeah, and luckily it was the 30% off week when we were there. So that was definitely, all the Canadians are going nuts. For real. Oh my goodness. But like now that I have my passport, like I think there's a Hobby Lobby like hour and a half from me. So theoretically I could like, if I have a long weekend or whatever, I could drive down. Yeah, but it is so soft. It is like it feels like super soft acrylic is what it feels like. But it's what is it? No, 100% cotton. Man, who knew? So I got like a whole whack of this. Like so it's 335 yards, 306 meters. Oh, you hear the siren? Yeah, so I got a whole whack of these. I think I got 5, but then there was like one lonely one left. So I think I ended up with 6 of these. I wasn't gonna just leave one lonely one because I don't know. It just didn't feel right. So I got a whole whack of these. I also got, I think 5 of these. Same thing, but the colorway is, actually I didn't tell you the colorway. I'm dropping it. Colorway. Where are you, colorway? What the heck? Oh, it's called Honey It's Homemade. Okay, and this colorway is Sprinkles on Top. So I got this one. It's very fun colors. So I got like 5 of these ones. Also, just as scrumptious. Oh my god. If I wasn't so hot and sweaty with my hot flash, I'd hug it. Like that's how awesome these are. So yeah, so I got those. Yeah, there's more of those. And I've never tried working with this, but it kind of feels like chenille, but not quite like chenille. It's called Soft and Snuggly by Yarn Bee. And it's kind of like baby pink, blue, orange, and yellow in there. Yeah, it's fairly true to color. Yeah. Dropping my whole bag. No run away yarn. That was close. I saved it. But yeah, it's like kind of looks like a chenille. It's not as slippy as like a chenille though. But yeah, so I figured that might be nice. So this colorway is Flamingo. And it is 236 yards, 216 meters. Calls for a 5mm hook. So I'm assuming it's a 4-weight. Doesn't specifically say, but feels like a 4-weight. Like the fuzziness makes it a 4-weight. Like you can tell it's a little thinner inside, but yeah. So I got that. Draw this back. Okay. That back in the suitcase. I tied that tight. Holy smokes. Oh, hey, Sarah. Made it for once. It has been a while. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what is this? Oh, I forgot I got these at Walmart also. So I got Mainstays Anti-Pill acrylic, just in like a dark gray. So scrumptious. Oh, so much nicer than like Super Saver or anything like that. So the colorway is charcoal. 4-weight. Recommends a 6.5mm. Yeah, whatever. Just a recommendation. 100% acrylic. Where's the yardage? Oh, 240 yards, 220 meters. But yeah, so super scrumptious, anti-pill, colorways charcoal. So I got like only 3 in this bag, but I'm sure I got more than that because it's what I do. Whenever possible, I always buy Cardi quantities just in case. And I also got some peaches and cream cotton in like a tan and white color, just because it is softer than what's it called, Handy Maker or something. What's the Handy Crafter? That's what it's called, Handy Maker. What the heck? Okay, so peaches and cream stripey. 4 by 102 yards, 93 meters. The 4-weight. Yeah, just basic, like, make slightly softer kitchen stuff. So I bought like a few of those. Again, I'm only seeing 3 in here, but I probably bought 4 or 5. And back. Oh, I did that one already. Here. All right. Put that back. Oh no, here's another bag. I didn't do this one yet. Okay, so we're back to Hobby Lobby. And I got some I Love This Cotton because I'm at Hobby Lobby. You can't not get some I Love This Cotton. So, like, it's not as soft and scrumptious as the Sugar Wheel, but it's definitely a lot softer. Like, you can make a wearable out of this. So this is Rosy. So it's like a dusty rose color. And 100% cotton. 180 yards, 165 meters. Calls for 5.5 millimeter. So I got, I think, they didn't have enough of this to make like Cardi quantities. So I got that as well as, what's this color? Parchment. So I figure I can mix these two, Parchment and Rosy. So yeah, I got like, I think 3 of each of those. So not, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lied. I got 4 of each. And back to Sugar Wheel. I couldn't forego the sparkle. You don't see it as well there. Hang on. So Sugar Wheel Sparkle. 97% cotton, 3% metallic polyester, just for the sparkliness. Calls for a 4.5 crochet hook. 296 yards, 270 meters. And yeah, this one does kind of look like a 3-weight. So 4 to 4.5. So that's like a 3-weight. It's got a whole whack of this too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 in here, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I might actually got 6 because I think I already started playing with it. Because you can't show me something sparkly and not have me play with it. So I think I have that in one of my my, what do you call them, project bag. Like nothing particular. I was just like seeing how it worked out, and just cause it was kind of cool. And blast from the past with the corduroy, just like a little like yarny holder with the hole for the yarn to come out. Got that at Hobby Lobby too. So it's good for like a cake or like a small skein. So yeah. Suzanne is lurking. And lurking mode for it. All right, no worries, Suzanne. Let's see. Yeah, they're very nice to work with. And Patsy loves them sugar wheels. Yeah, so I think that's all I got. I mean, it wasn't a lot to show because I got a lot of the same colorways of each skein. So it wasn't a lot to show, but yeah, it filled up a suitcase, like a big one. That there. Yeah, what's in here? I also got Michelle Mosaics and More. She hand spun this. So I got a hank of hand spun yarn from Michelle. So that was fun. Let's see what I got going on in here. Oh, yeah, so we all got like a goodie bag. Not everything in here was in the goodie bag. I kind of loaded up with other stuff, but stay. I don't know if I'm supposed to show the TFF yarn as of yet, but I do have like several hanks of yarn in here. What is this? Oh yeah, t-shirt. Hang on. That. Yeah, I got a whole whack of hanks in here. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy any of them. So that was all given to me. This whole thing right now is just full of hanks. But I have to find out what I can and can't show you from here because everything got mixed up. So I know there was like just a TFF, not TFF, like a Florida colorway that was made. So I'm not sure what that is about. What I can and can't show you out of that yet. But I can show you some other stuff that's in here. Back up quick. We got t-shirts for everyone. We all got a t-shirt. Oh, so we can keep a secret. I'll show you the yarn that I dyed though. We did dye some yarn while we were there because Dan was there to show us the ropes. So, oh, Premier has a new yarn out. Do you know what it's called? Yeah, so we got a little bit more of pre-caked up Michelle's unspun. We got a necklight. We got a set of knitting needles, not interchangeable, but we got. I wish you lived next door. So a big tall spoon, like a parfait kind of spoon. We all got that. Just 1 pound. Okay, I gotta look that up. Puzzle solids. That. Got some DPNs. That kind of look just like giant toothpicks. That, yeah. So that's most of what came in the goodie bag. Put the bag away. Put the bag back in it. Like stitch markers and doodads and shawl pins and a bunch of little doodads. What's in here? I think I put all my little doodads in here. Yeah, this is all the stitch markers. Yeah, I've got like a whole whack of stitch markers. Yeah, so we got that. And we got this actual project bag. All of our like project bags were different. And look, it's got like a rainbow zipper. Isn't that cool? I forget who made it. They were made for us. Is anyone that was in Florida with us in the chat? I can't remember who made them. Hey, Ariel, how are you? My Walmart has a lot of yarn and crochet hooks. Mine does not. Mine has almost none. Oh, things are happening. Yeah, so we got the project bag. Got a like pencil case looking thing. We got a little pin, little crochet pin. And they know me too well. I'm a ADHD, so I got a little fidget thing. Oh, I just hung it off there. Little scissors that kind of fold up. The stitch markers, little sticky notes, nail files, because Lord knows we don't like to snag. Got some pens. Got 2 scissors. Got one just regular and one like crane one. It's kind of fitting because oh, Connie. Okay, that's who it was. I can't remember Connie who though. But I remember it was Connie. I knew it was a C word. I was gonna say something, I can't remember now. And some darning needles. That came in the little thing here. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, kind of fitting that it was a crane one because, I mean, I learned after the fact that, hey Chris, how are you? They weren't cranes that we were seeing. They're called ibises, which I didn't even know that was a word, but apparently they just kind of look like tiny little cranes. So those were hanging around the place we were staying at. Came on the C word. Oh look, there's. I don't know. I must have got 6 of the. Yeah, okay. I did get 6. I got 2 of these in here. So yeah, I definitely. Oh, thank God. I do have one of my clovers. Yay! One of my clovers made it home. Froggy went home with my my pencil case with all my clovers. I do have one, so I can crochet something. And then unbeknownst to me, I like go into my bag at one point. I'm like, I didn't put these in here. Did somebody accidentally think it was their bag or something? But no, Froggy stuffed a bunch of big twist in my my bag. So that's actually kind of soft too. It's cotton, 170 yards, 98 meters. The colorway is Fruity Speckle. So yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And it was like 5 or 6 of these I found stashed in there that I was like, oh, surprise. So yeah, that's nice too. And what is this? Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm so bad with names. Who came to visit us? Frickin' frick. I'm so bad. Like the first time I meet you, no way. Unless they have a ridiculously odd name, I'm not going to remember your name the next time. I need to see you and say your name a couple of times before I remember. Grab some mainstay. Awesome. Your Walmart carries mainstay yarn? Well, I feel left out now. What kind of deal is that? That person with the stuff. Oh no. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Anyway, she came and like she was destashing a little, so she let us all pick like a hank of yarn. So I got this one. So pretty. Why can't I remember her name? I think it starts with an L. Let's do it west now. Huh. Where are you at, Kivia? I probably asked you this before, but you know, Coco brain. I shouldn't have. I just got rid of 6.5 bags of yarn. However, I've replaced that already. I hear ya. Hey, other Lisa. How are you? You missed all the yarny scrumptiousness. Wow, I can't even speak anymore. Good Lord. And here's just my other hank that I was playing with. Anything else in here? Where did I put my yarn? I dyed. Oh, hang on. Pencil case needs to go in there. Hmm. Here's another bag. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna find the yarn I dyed. Found it. All right. Here we are. Yeah. So just imagine, I mean, it was a decent sized place, but it wasn't a huge kitchen. And there was like 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 6 of us, I think, dyeing yarn at the same time. So that was an adventure. But Dan was super patient with us, showed us the ropes, and trying to figure out the order that I did it in. But yeah, it's like we had to use the same base yarn as poplar, so it's just as scrumptious as poplar yarn. That's awesome. So this was the first batch. I did them in batches of 2. So this was the first batch I did. It's like blues and purples that kind of like go into like indigo. So yeah, hang on. That's the messy side. There we go. So yeah, so that was my first batch. It's pretty true to color. And then my second batch didn't turn out the exact way I thought it would, but still kind of cool. Everyone's saying kind of looks like a galaxy. So this was my second batch, like blues, purples, and pinks. So, yeah, so that's my second batch. I don't dislike it. So it was a happy mistake. And then for my third batch, I was trying to do like a gradient, like an ombre. That's spelled, don't blame my teachers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I was trying to do like a red ombre. But we had like really like shallow trays to work in. So there is a little more white than I was hoping for, but that's okay. So if I actually undo the hank, you can kind of see how it kind of like goes from light to dark with some random white patches. So, but I can live with the white patches. That's fine. So we each dyed 6 inks. So, yeah, so I did 2 of each of different color things as I wanted to try different things. And surprisingly enough, like as I like figured stuff out more, I wanted to try more advanced things. That but like the first one I did, I'm pretty sure it was this one, was like the one I liked the most. So don't fix what ain't broke is the moral of that story. So yeah, so that's the 6 hanks that I dyed. And surprisingly enough, Coco didn't walk out of there all purple, pink, and blue. I managed to keep the yarn, the dye on the yarn, which is unheard of for Coco. So yeah, so that was. I'm sure there was other things that I'm not thinking of that might have been in my other suitcase, but as far as yarn goes, I'm pretty sure I had all my yarn at the very least in that big suitcase. So yeah, so that was my yarny adventure. The ones of Coco. Oh, take care, Lisa Knits. Probably too late. You're probably already gone. Hang on. Let me read back here. A lot was said while I was showing off the yarns. Yes, Froggy will send my hooks back. Thanks, guys. What hooks, Patsy? Yeah, yeah, that's why I was like happy that I have one of my clovers because I have a pencil case and I never lose any of my stuff because I don't leave my hooks. I only have that one set of clovers. I don't leave my hooks in my project bags. I just put it back in my pencil case. I don't leave like a note in my project bag of what hook I was using. But the problem with that is if you lose one, you lose them all. So Froggy accidentally took my pencil case home. So she's got all my clovers, except for this one. Yay! I got one, so I can work on something if I really want to. So yeah. but they will come back, make their way back to me at some point. Well, thanks, guys. Tori wants those. Which ones were those? The ones I dyed? I'm not sure at what point people said stuff. So yeah. So I should probably put that back in there too. And I'll have to try to figure out how I fit it all in my suitcase to put it back for now until I get like my shelves up and stuff. That's always fun. But yeah, it was awesome. And Dan, Ash, and I spent like a good 5 days at Disney, different parks and stuff. So that was fun. 2 days at Epcot alone just to make it around the world, drinking around the world. But all the ones I dyed. mine. Yeah, but I definitely do want to once I'm settled, dye more yarn because it was fun. Horrible spelling today. No worries, Sarah. And you start saving up for the clover hooks. Yeah, for real. Like if you use a boy hook, then yeah, definitely. Yeah, like when I crochet, I fly. Like I go fast. So I need a hook that can keep up with me. And these just glide like a dream. And weirdly enough, I don't know what the coating is on it or whatever, but they just glide like a dream. And when I went to the bigger ones, like the 7mm up to 15mm, those ones are plastic. So I'm like, I don't know that they're going to glide like the regular clovers, but I don't know what they do to that plastic, but they glide just as beautifully. So yeah. And Sarah went with the Prim set. I haven't tried those yet. How are those? Luckily, I wanted to try the furls because everyone keeps talking about them and the what were they called? The one that discontinued. Okay, so you made a playlist now. Awesome sauce. Okay, so Tori's 90 some odd hours away from monetization, and she created an all videos playlist and she just dropped the link there. So if anyone wants to do that, awesome sauce. Freaking amazing. Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I wanted to try the furls and stuff just because everyone keeps talking about it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna buy hooks I don't know that I love when I know I have hooks that I absolutely adore. So, but luckily Froggy sent me a couple that I could try or whatever. And I like the feel in my hand, don't get me wrong, but the Susan's Bait, I can't remember which one's inline and which one's the other one, but the Susan Bait type head for me is too snaggy. So I prefer the boy. I need nothing in my way of just speeding through it. So yeah. But yeah, at least I got to try it. So furls have 2 new streamlined metal hooks out now. Okay, that's the detachable ones, right? You get the handle and the hook head separately or something. And Sarah's in the same boat about furls. Yeah, if it's not a Susan Baity, if you're not a Susan Bates tip person, you probably won't like the original furls. I think the new ones might be a little more somewhere between the two. So I don't know. You want to try one of those, but my computer's being a jerk. Oh, that's their jam. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so apparently I had not talked about everything from Florida because I hadn't shown my yarn yet. So, so now you know. But yeah, I had if I had unlimited suitcases and unlimited funds, I would have bought so much more from Hobby Lobby. Just yeah, and the rest of the people too. They found a couple of local yarn shops that they went to, but I was at Disney at the time with Dan and Ash, so I didn't do that. But thank goodness, because honestly, I wouldn't have room for anything else. So the new Furls Odyssey hooks will be available soon. Okay, cool. That's what they were, the Odysseys that I wanted to try because I do like a heavier hook. I ordered more yarn. The spouse doesn't know. Oh my God, Sarah. Oh. You're hilarious. Yeah. So are hot flashes supposed to last an hour? Like, honestly, holy schnit. Or maybe I just need to turn my AC up. I don't know. Because I haven't even needed my AC the last like several days. It's been cool enough that I haven't needed it, but it hasn't stopped since I turned it on. So it must be a lot warmer today. So on that note, might as well wrap this up on a high note. Man, hot flashes comes and goes. Yeah, mine isn't going. So I don't know. Maybe it's still lingering. Like I've been exhausted. I think it's just residual like COVID stuff because 255 videos of mine in playlist. Holy smokes, that's a lot of videos, Tori. Jeez Louise. But yeah, that should keep people busy. So yeah, so that's awesome that you did that. That's definitely a must for people to run your playlists. There is more than just this order. Oh, okay. Shh. Nobody tell hubby. Shh. Yeah, I hadn't bought yarn in a very long time before going to Florida. So yeah, I went all out. Like, yeah, I went crazy. I purposely brought an almost empty. Like I knew that big suitcase was coming home with nothing but yarn in it. So I made sure I only packed what I could fit in the smaller suitcase, but I did not think about my boots. So that's why I ended up leaving my sneakers behind. But yeah, I went there with a plan and executed said plan. Kivia says, I don't know nothing now. I watch what I can, Tori. My left surgery is on Tuesday. What left surgery? What's happening? Oh, you turned me down. I hope so. I need 1,100 away from full monetization. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Well, Froggy was literally going to start running you like right after TFF, but like she's like, the only playlist she has is 14 videos. She goes, that's not going to work. So yeah, I don't know if she's still here, but I'm sure she's going to check before she goes to bed. A worst case that for another one. I told her if I saw you, I'd let you know to create one. So she'll be looking out for that. Okay. So any final words? Any questions about Florida before I head out? Well, head out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going from here to there. But yeah. Miss you too. It's been a minute. I've been so like ridiculously busy and tired and blah. But yeah, I got to make more time to like hang with my buds. Problem is like as much as I love my job and it's like you sit on your butt to do it, which is awesome. I don't have to leave my house or anything. It is mentally exhausting. So when I'm done work, my brain is fried. We need to chat. Yeah, actually, I have to find Cynthia because last time I went to Philly for work, I only realized after the fact that I was an hour from her. I didn't realize Philly was that close to New York. So, and I'm going back September, I forget the exact date, 12th ish. So like early mid September, I'm going back again. And I'm driving this time. I'm not flying because it took 8 hours between security and all the other doodads waiting for the Uber to get to the hotel and everything. It took 8 hours anyway. And driving time, I timed it, like I Google mapped it, is 8 hours anyway. So I'm just going to drive this time. So I can go wherever I want after work. Brain fried, electrified. Yeah, for sure. True story. That almost sounds like was it Grease Lightning? No, it's from Grease. The song I'm thinking of, but it's probably not Grease Lightning. It's probably I don't know, one of the Grease songs. But yeah. You have a great night too. I miss everybody. Left eye surgery. Okay. Like for what? For like cataracts or I'm assuming laser eye surgery, right? They're not gonna like go digging in there. The big auto dynamite. That's it could be lyrics to like songs from a lot of movies, I'm sure. Fern Gully. Oh my goodness. Batty done by I haven't even heard that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yes, cataracts. Okay. Well, I hope it goes well. I'll keep you in my prayers. And whoa, my voice is okay. My voice is like, hey, you're done, Coco. Get off already. You keep saying you're going. All right. So I love you all to bits. Thank you so much for coming. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.